streaming on YouTube. Hello everybody, and we'll have the recording up there for anybody that missed it. And we'll send that into the main chat as well. Let's see, I'm looking through the list. Let me just send a message in the share chat here. There we go. I think we got Totem in here.
Hello.
Hi Totem, how's it going?
Fine, and you? Are you guys ready?
Yeah, definitely are. Well, we're on the hour, yeah. So if you're ready, Totem, are we just speaking to you today? Is there anyone else I need to unmute?
Yes, you were going to speak with me today, so
Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay, I'll start the recording, introduce you, and we can go straight into the ETH DAO project. Welcome to the Welcome Talk community. I'm Glenn, your host. Today we have ETH DAO joining us. There's lots to talk about ETH DAO, but first, can you introduce yourself, Totem, with your background and experience? And I believe, the core team, they're from around the world. I think Japan, USA, and China, and a bit about the core team as well. That'd be great.
Yes, the core team is from all around the globe, as you said. I'm working on this project the last months, and the team is building everything really hard and preparing to have everything ready for the pre-launch. The project is really promising. I've been in the space for the last 2 to 3 years, and I really believe this project has something different to give to the space.
Yeah, so if you can give us an introduction to the Eevdao project and what utilities you're attaching to the Eevdao project as well.
Yes, the project has a very big security, and it has different ways for earning passive income, different ways of eco-friendly mining, and a very big team to support it. And DAO, and Metaverse will be more evolved and friendly than any other in the space.
Awesome. So you've got the super miner model. I was wondering, how does that work for investors, and how is it different from other miners?
Yes, there will be a simple staking pool that the holder gets an API, a normal one, not a huge one that leads to pump and dump projects. And then there will be combined pools that many holders will mine together different tokens. So that this will lead to a higher API than the simple and single staking, but again, not something extremely high that cannot sustain the project longevity, And those who pre-sell can get the creation NFT. This NFT is really important because will no longer be minted in the future, and it can be used for mining to obtain income. New NFTs can also be derived in the future.
The NFTs cost, and how many are you looking to mint? Are you going to go cross-chain, multi-chain with the NFTs in the future as well?
Sorry, I didn't listen to this question.
Yeah. How many NFTs are you going to? How much will they cost? And are you looking to go multi-chain or cross-chain in the future? With
the pre-salers will have the hence, the ones that will get whitelisted to get hence a mystery box NFT. So the prices for this begins for those who will get a purchase above $600 US. And then there will be different NFTs that will come through the future, but they will not have the same value and not the same voting power. So this is not this detail is not to be revealed yet because actually the team is still working on the future NFTs.
Okay, so the NFTs are going to be linked to voting rights with the DAO. I was wondering when the DAO's planned, the
And
timeline for
revenues
that, and
and big revenues.
great, the type of DAO you could make for voting rights. How will it work for the
The DAO. Uh, you asked me how DAO brings
how
benefits to the holders.
how will the voting rights work? What type of DAO are you planning, and the timeline for the launch of the DAO?
So something is wrong with the connection because
Yeah, I'm just asking about the type of DAO you in. How will the voting work? Will it be based on like how many tokens an investor holds, so they'd have more powers in the voting? We've lost Totem there. Are you there, Totem? No, I think we've lost Totem there. We'll just wait a minute, see if he comes back. Oh, I can see Totem back. Hi, Totem. Oh, I'm on mute. Hi, Totem, are you there?
hello, can you listen to me now?
I can hear you now, Totem. Yeah.
Yes, sorry, I lost connection. So the team, as they build, they have a certain vision on how the projects want to go, and we will give different options to the community. So the community will vote these options, and according to each vote power of each holder, can help the project evolve and have a certain path.
And you're planning a metaverse. How's that going to work? Can we go into some details about the metaverse plans?
Yes. Our metaverse want to be different than the others. Our main competitor in this space is the existing metaverse. Our difference is that we have a richer environment, higher loyalty, and we have a strong technical team. And we are advocating DAO. We have an immersive experience about virtual spaces. We build spaces ahead of time. And when people lease a piece of land, he gets this amazing space. It's pre-built, and you will have a tiny house. In a way, the interior space is bespoke. We are very different from products already on the market.
Who's been building the metaverse, and has it been outsourced, or is it making the metaverse?
This will come to the future, and because a metaverse must continue evolving throughout time, because that's what metaverse is. You cannot keep things as it is. You have to continue evolving, and together with our community and with our technical team, we want to have a very promising metaverse that can do many things as technology continues to evolve as well.
Yes. So going back to the supermarket, how's that work? Is it going to be staking kids to make money? And you're saying there's a link with the NFTs as well with the superminer.
Well, if I got your question, it's about the benefits of the holders, how this will work.
Yeah, and then staking features, is it going to be locked or unlocked staking with the super miner?
Yes, of course, there will be locked staking periods with higher API and unlocked periods like flexible with lower API. And then in general, our project wants to connect community with the project's future. So first of all, we'll have strong security measures, especially after seeing many tokens security was breached and many holders lost their money. We don't want this to happen in our project. So we are taking care and we're taking into consideration what was the other project's mistakes, and we want to work on this so this can happen to us. We will try not this such things happen to us, and then we will have a passive income in various ways. NFTs that can revenue just for holding. We will have a daily lottery where holders can win several rewards just by signing in daily and having some tasks done, and many more like the staking, the mining, and other ways of getting revenue. Daily rewards that you can have in our social, many different things that we're thinking.
And is there a tax for to go into the staking pool, in and out the staking pools? And if there is a tax, what does that go towards? Marketing, liquidity, and burns?
I don't know this detail. It will be announced when the pool is ready to function. So for this answer, you can someone can type it in our social, and our technical team can answer it, or we will see it really soon when the pools are ready to function.
And a referral program might work.
Yes, we will have a referral program, and whoever uses its code, it will have a great revenue and big profit when someone else is buying the token. And if you want, we can talk about the tokenomics now. The total number of the tokens are 100 million, and the team reserves 4% of the tokens as the institutional dividends for their own team building. 70% of the total pre-sale amount is added to the liquidity pool. So we are talking about a huge liquidity pool. Our tax is 3%. 1% in every transaction will be token burning, so distraction. 1% will be community rewards, and 1% for marketing. The soft cap and the hard cap we will be $400,000 the soft cap and 1.2 million for the hard cap.
Yes, I was going to ask about the pre-sale. Is there any vesting periods for investors, and where can the investors buy on the pre-sale? I think it's on the website, is it?
We will have our own platform, yes. So the pre-sale will happen in our own platform. Everything is almost ready, and we will not have vesting. We want our holders to feel and be free. So if they believe in the project, they can stay, or if they don't like it something, they can easily sell. We gather a lot of money to sustain the longevity of the project, so we're in position to support it in anyhow.
And have you had a smart contract on the audit for Eevdao?
Yes, the contract is already there. You can see it. We have the kicked and the audit ready. They're all ready. So we passed this procedure, and we are ready for the pre-sale. Our social are
When
overwhelmed
does
with
the pre-sale go? When does the pre-sale go live?
The pre-sale goes live on the 31st of August, so tomorrow, sometime tomorrow.
And what's the plans after the pre-sale and the launch for marketing? What are you planning to get the Eevdao project out there to investors?
What's the plan about? Sorry.
plans around the marketing after you launch the ETH DAO for the first couple of
Okay, yes.
quarters?
First of all, we have daily AMAs all this week that passed, and with big influencers. We have CJ Binance is already following our Twitter. If you get in our Twitter, you can see him following us. And I think this, sorry, it's a storm right now here. You can see CJ Binance is following our Twitter. Other big players in the Twitter they are also posting about us. We have the Nasdaq billboard in New York Times Square. Uh, our projects very soon, maybe before pre-sale. We have a big influencers that will be partnered with our project and the biggest YouTubers in the market that will cover our project as well. And because we have 1% of marketing of the taxes for marketing, the marketing will not stop. And yes, I think we are very good in terms of marketing.
Let's open it up to community investors. Let's see, Syed, you had a question for Totem and ETH DAO. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, Glenn. Okay, so I was going through your white paper and I've seen that you are also planning on launching your own hardware wallet. So I was thinking that who will be the manufacturer of your hardware wallet and what will be the price of the ETH hardware wallet as compared to other hardware wallets that are available out there to the users like Ledger or Trezor, etc.
These details have not been revealed to us yet because the team is working on the final details of this. We will have a uh, full roadmap released very soon. Only a few details are remaining, so all this will be in details when the roadmap is up, and will be a small update also on our website, and we will also have. The rest of the social media, the teams are on now for Discord and other social. So few details are remaining to have everything ready.
Okay, so on your white paper, it's also mentioned about pledge mining and its three types. So I was wondering that is ETH offering all three types of the pledge mining? How that works?
As I said before, we'll have a single pool, single mining where anyone can mine by itself with a small API, and then there will be a different pool with different pools with combined mining. So holders can combine their power to mine different tokens, and this will lead to higher API and bigger revenues.
Okay, got it. So you mentioned that users will need to hold NFT for the voting rights. So I was thinking
Yes,
that where will the voting process take place and how secure will this voting process be? And do the different holders of the NFT have different voting power? How will that work?
the Genesis NFT will be the most rare, the super rare NFT that people can get only on the pre-sale during our pre-sale period. And there will be also three different types of rarities of NFTs. They all get voting rights, but the biggest voting rights will have the people that will trust the projects at the very beginning and will get their hands in the Genesis NFTs, which are unique and will only be minted once. After this, there might be different NFTs, but not so valuable as the Genesis NFTs and the first NFTs of the pre-sale period.
Okay, and these Genesis NFTs will also be required for the metaverse, or there will be separate collection for that, the metaverse.
For the metaverse, we have different ideas. We will put them in a vote for the community, and of course, our metaverse will have NFTs, but I don't think so that the Genesis NFTs will be a key role to the metaverse. The Genesis NFTs are more to give bigger revenues as income and voting power. for the metaverse and the GameFi that we're going to build, there will be different collections that will be very useful for the GameFi and the metaverse, but not only the Genesis NFT.
Okay, thank you for clearing it up. Thank you so much. Over to you, Glenn.
You're welcome.
Thank you for the question, Sayed. Let's move on to Asia. You had a question for Totem at Eevdao. Go ahead.
Yeah, thanks, Glenn. So, I have read on your white paper that your game links section will develop tools for game publishers, game servers, and the cross platform community to consider virtual goods and in game items. I want to know what tools will ETH develop for game publishers, and will you have your own game servers for enabling game publishers to deploy their games on these servers?
Our GameFi will engage blockchain gaming with real life gaming. So all sorts of developers can build and combine skills in our ecosystem. The way the GameFi will deploy it, it's in the future. It's not even close yet. So the team has a lot of things to do, and all this information will be revealed as the project, uh, throughout the project, and not at the very beginning, because we want to have a different GameFi and more evolved. So this acquires more team building, more time, and of course, new fresh ideas that we're waiting for our community with their votes to help us and guide us as well.
Okay, understood. I also want to know, will you be having your liquidity for ETH swap, or you will be using liquidity of any other well-established swap?
We will have our own swap for tokens and for NFTs, and for creators of NFTs that they can mint and sell their NFTs. So we have two type of swaps for tokens and for NFTs. And first of all, we will be on Binance chain protocol, but we're aiming to go on the to chain to bridge with the top 10 chains in the market. So after all, we will be multi-bridged project, and so more communities and more holders can use our project and be benefited from what we want to offer and to bring in the market.
Understood. Thank you. Thank you for answering.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for the questions, Asia. Let's move to Western Beast. You had a question for Totem at Eevdao. Go ahead.
Yeah, thanks, Glenn. I'm actually seeing the fact that ETH DAO technical team can actually adjust the fees earned from the pledge to be added to the liquidity pool. When you say further stabilization of the ETH DAO value, does this mean that you can change your smart contract?
Sorry, can you summarize the question because I couldn't hear it
All right, can you hear me now?
better?
Yeah.
All right. So I was asking, I saw the statement that ETH DAO technical team can can set up the pledge mining pool to be added to the liquidity pool. What do you mean by this
Mhm.
statement? That is, what adjustments can you make or what modifications can you make when you say that you can set up fees and you can adjust the fees?
Uh, they can adjust the fee according to how many holders are going to mine and the market conditions and the the value of the tokens that they will be mining for. So there are different things that can adjust the fees.
Oh, all right. I think I get it. Okay, so the next thing I wanted asking is about your wallet. Would there be distribution worldwide?
Yes, of course. There will be worldwide function for our wallets, and there will be also as hard wallets, not only soft wallets.
Okay, all right. So I understand the fact about the distribution. How about the transport fees? when I make a request, am I paid delivery separately?
The fees will be there, but in a normal way, because the team, for to continue its team building, needs to be paid from fees, because in the tax we don't have any tax for the team. So the team will get some fees only from the swaps and from the transfers and things like this. So if you expect a project to thrive and to on the longevity of a project, the team must get some income, and this is due fees and from uh, the initial 4%, as we said.
All right. So if you're setting it at 4%, um, that 4% now, the fees, where are the gas fees going to be allocated to? Are you allocating it back to the team, the holders, or towards marketing?
The 4% as institutional dividends for their own for the team. This will be after the total pre-sale amount is collected. So, for example, if they collect 1 million, this is the 4% that they will keep for the team, and then also the fees that will be on the swaps and on the minings and on the transfers when the bridges comes.
Okay, I think I get it. That'll be all from my end. Thank you very much. What to you, Glenn?
You're welcome. Thank you for the question.
Questions, Western Beast. Let's move on to Venice. You had a question for Totem at Eevdao. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you so much, Glenn. Actually, while I was reading the white paper, I saw a clause. I don't know if it was mistake or not. It goes like this: Ethereum DAO is a war against decentralization by all community members who hold Ethereum DAO together, and any decision made inside the community needs to be voted on. And Ethereum DAO provides a more convenient and faster way for the community. So, isn't DAO supposed to be an application of decentralization? Can you please explain these clause quoted?
Yes, about this. Many DAOs use and many projects use the word decentralization, but in reality, they were not at all decentralized, but they were centralized due to their team power, and so the team always did what they wanted, and they were saying in a decentralized world. But with our DAO and the voting powers and the options that we will give to our community and the daily engagement of our community with the project, this will be the real decentralization. Uh, Using the voting power of the community and their voting right, because the community have the right to vote negative in some things. So the team might propose something, and the community has the right to vote to give a negative vote. So this is a real decentralization, and not uh, the power in the central team, and then the holder just need to follow what the team wants.
Okay, understood. And you also have plans for developing tools for game publishers. So does it mean you will also develop a game engine like Unity or any other game engine, or will integrate other game engines on which games will be developed?
As I said to the girl, I think this question before about the GameFi. The GameFi is it's a preliminary idea right now, and it wants to combine the real world gaming with the blockchain gaming. So we want all the developers, all sorts of developers, to combine their skills and build something that it has never been built before, and also have has more awareness to the mass. So it also helps more people from non-crypto people to jump in the crypto world and be a part of it. So we are aiming to plan a GameFi that it will be interactive to achieve this purpose.
Okay, understood. And thank you so much for answering my questions.
You're welcome.
Questions, Venice. Let's move to Yasan. You had a question for Totem at Eevdao.
I uh, listen me.
Hello? Yes.
Hi.
Hello?
Okay, it's my question. What was your personal goal to create this project?
The personal, sorry.
I'm not sure I got that question. Let's move on to Christian. Christian, you have the question for Totem. Go ahead.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello?
Question.
Can I ask a question? Hello, sir.
Sorry, I listen
Yeah,
many people talking at the same time, so I don't know if there's a question.
yeah, it's not coming through very well. A few questions. Well, it's been great speaking to Totem from Eevdao. Maybe we can do a wrap up of the project from anyone that's joined the AMA in the middle of the AMA, so they can get an idea of what's happening with the Eevdao project. Totem.
Yes. The DAO, as we said before, it will offer a great voting power to our community and the big engagement, especially the people that we will get their hands their Genesis NFT, which will be a unique NFT and will only mint it once. Now in the beginning, on the pre-sale, we will have bigger revenues and bigger voting rights, and we'll have different applications like mining, like Metaverse, like swaps for tokens and for NFTs. We will have daily lotteries that will bring benefits to its holders. We will have a GameFi. We'll have an single and combined mining for bigger revenues. And uh, what else? We have a great marketing team which is working constantly, and we have the best influencers already talking about us. And it won't stop. We will continue working on our marketing daily. We have CJ Binance following our project. We have some institutional funds raised. The amount is $15 million from Canadian institutional funds. This will help our project longevity even in a bear market or in a bad cycle, because we want to use money to continue building and not wait only for our holders to support it. Because when the time is not bad, we have seen very big and promising projects, and they are collapsing because they cannot sustain their price, and then there is a panic sell, and the projects are dying. So with the money that we have collected, we can reassure that we will keep building no matter what period in the crypto market we're going through. And so the building will never stop. The evolution will never stop. We want the greatest engagement between us and the community. So we will give them a big voting power, so they can decide with us the future of the project. We will have the utilities coming one after the other, so we will keep the community happy, so they can see how fast we build, and the project want to get in the top five centralized exchanges as fast as possible, because this will mean that more awareness, more money coming in the project, and a lot of people that they cannot use the decentralization, like only know how to buy on sexes. They don't know how to use private wallets and seeds, phrases, and all this. This will help the project get more greater awareness, and we want all this to happen as fast as possible. And that's our plan. We have very good tokenomics that helps the sustainability of the projects, and we also uh, have the funds to support all of this. I think we
Okay.
covered.
Great, Totem. It's been great speaking to Totem today from the Eevdao project. As we say, welcome to its research and educational purposes. It's not financial advice, but you can check out the website, the white paper, and the official socials there in our main chat. Thank you very much for coming, Totem, and take care. And I'm looking forward to the pre-sale tomorrow.
Thank you. We hope you all can jump into our social and check it out by yourself. And if you have a question more technical that we couldn't able to answer now, please post it on our Telegram, and our technical team will answer you more specifically and more details. Because here we were for a brief introduction, so maybe some small details we couldn't answer, but all could be answered on details on our social.
Okay, great. Totem, yeah, we can get you safely over to the official social channels there in our main chat now. If you want to head over there if you've got any questions after the AMA. And take care. Totem, I'll finish the record and send a copy over for you to share with your community. I'll send that into the main chat for
Thank you for hosting this beautiful AMA, and thank you for the questions of your strong community. I really like their questions, and they really read our white paper, and this makes me really happy because it shows that they're really interested on your AMA that you host, and it's very important for a channel to have such a community.
You're welcome, Totem. Yeah, some great community investors we have at WorldCoin Talk, and great questions. And yeah, take care. Like I say, I'll send over a copy of the recording shortly.
Great. Have a rest. Have a nice rest of the day, or I don't know your time zone.
You too, Totem.
Bye.